You know, it's not girdle your loins. It's gird your loins.
Oh. I was wondering why Jared put that in the compilation. I was like, I think I said it right.
It's gird your loins.
Gird your girdle your loins.
I think for the longest time, I said it wrong and you picked it up.
Got it.
You know double Dutch?
I used to be able to.
Do you have to jump like twice as fast, or you're just jumping over two ropes or going
They
crossing
go
at the same
so
time?
quick. You do like a little jump. It's like like, you know what I mean? It's not like...
But it makes no sense because like how, well, yeah, because it's going around them and they're just like, what? They're just doing that. And then it's like all about style. And
So
then
you're going twice as fast.
And then you like spin around in the middle of it and then you like go low.
And you're changing who's the rope person is and that person
that's
jumps
too
in
intense.
with the backflip.
So cool.
That's crazy. And they still do that in resets, right?
There's nothing
Double
more
Dutch?
rewarding than jumping into one that's already going though. Where you're like sitting there, you're like,
you feel
you're next to
great.
it, you're like timing it and then you hop in and everybody's like, ah!
My mom got into a fist fight over double Dutch in elementary school.
And ain't shit to play around
She
with.
beat the shit out of a girl over double Dutch.
Like,
I'm not gonna tell the story.
But I love that story.
If my mom comes on, I'll have her tell the story.
Yo,
That's really funny.
we have to go to a double Dutch competition.
We
I
should
would
try
lose
doing
my
it
mind.
ourselves.
Did you ever watch Jump In? Jump In was so
Is
good.
that still
Look
a
at
thing?
that. Yeah. The ba 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 ba.
Wow, look at that.
There's a group who was on.
Oh, they're doing the things in the middle.
Oh my god!
Wow.
There was a group who was on America's Got Talent doing it, and they were insane. I don't know who they were.
It almost gets to the point where you can't even see the rope, and it looks like
it's
there's
It's just
timing.
all
nothing.
rhythm. Yeah.
Should we do it this Saturday? We should have a double Dutch competition.
Oh my gosh, that'd be
What a
so
better
funny.
time to have it than this
Look
week.
at-
Jordan, can you order double Dutch
Look
ropes?
at this group. They are-
The first
They should have them perform at Coachella. I would go to this stage front row.
People would be getting
Oh
hyped.
my
Wow.
gosh.
Imagine just fucking it up.
People would go fucking crazy over this.
This is so fun
Wow.
to watch.
Look at the speed on that.
That's a good video idea. You guys learning to do double
Oh,
Dutch.
why don't we should do a show with them? They have us like join in on a show.
Zane,
That'd
We
be
have
funny.
12 of them on the podcast.
I love they're called flight crew.
we do a tour, but it's just us doing this.
Oh my god.
We have to do the podcast while double dutching.
Wait, Devin, go back a little bit. What the hell?
That
is-
was sick. They were
What?
jumping rope in the middle
How
of
do you
jumping
even
rope.
figure? They gotta have some sort of engineer on the team.
That's some interstellar shit right there. That was like that. I felt like I was watching a different dimension.
I
when we
love
were
the
doing that.
high five. Like, good job, teamwork.
Watching professional boxers jump rope is so satisfying too.
They're quick.
Oh my god.
Oh, professional
what do you
boxers
mean?
just going
Yes, just like super fast, and then
And they're just calm.
I don't get how they can let one go and then it ends up back in their hand. I really don't understand.
What is that jump roping like that help them? In
like
the
rhythm,
ring?
timing, just
Agility.
keep light on your feet. Also stamina.
I need to do that. I used to be really good at jump roping.
Did you guys
wow.
ever do jump roping for like gym?
Do you
Like, there was,
remember
like,
jump rope for heart?
No.
Jump rope and hula hooping.
Jump rope for heart. I think it was called. And you
Wait, no, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, jump rope for heart. This was a huge thing we did every single year, and you would sit there and
What?
jump rope for like an hour.
Straight.
And there was like
And-
a competition, whoever could jump rope the longest, and there were kids that would just keep going, and you'd be pissed off because you're like, you gotta be there until everybody's done.
Did you have to raise money before it? Like your mom took like the little sheet to work and was like, "My kid's jump roping for the heart." Can
Probably.
you,
I don't
donate.
know.
We had a walkathon.
It was
Yeah.
it was
lamest
$1. They donated $1 for every hour of jump roping. It was such a great cause.
We
We
did
did
a-
hula hoop competitions.
Wait,
I
yes.
won a hula
I
hoop
always won.
I won a hula
Always.
hoop competition at a church
you
fall
got
festival
hips.
after the turkey trot, and my heart was pounding. And it got down to me and
Everyone's
the
looking at
final
you.
girl, and we had to like battle and like hit each other's hula hoop off, and I
Oh,
won.
yeah.
And my dad
Wow.
and my brother were like, "What?"
There's nothing worse than it once it starts getting like on your thighs, and then you gotta like try to like shuffle it back up and get the
Yeah.
rym.
Ah.
Wow.
I remember, yeah, we did a walkathon on Earth Day, and I really thought we were saving the world. By walking in a loop, they were like, "Guys, you are doing so well. We are saving so much money, and this Earth." I was like, "Yeah, the Earth is never going to be the same."
Now I always think there's always something sketchy going on behind those. Every time I see one now,
For what?
back then I always thought it was like, oh, that's really sweet. But now I see the negative in all those.
Yeah, Coachella, you can't bring your hula hoops this year, and I was like,
Oh no.
It's a weapon.
Yeah,
I don't know.
What are people sneaking in a hula hoop? If you could find a way to get a weapon in a hula hoop, you should be allowed to bring it.
Bring someone's neck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Have you heard of people burying shit at Coachella?
Yes.
And then
Oh
coming
my
back
God.
years later
Burn
to find?
it?
Yeah.
It's
No,
crazy.
they'll bury like huge liquor bottles.
Bury.
Yeah, bury.
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 Matt?
Same vein.
Matt?
Bury. Wait,
Like
how do you say
Matt?
bury and bury? Like
When you bury a body.
I say like bury.
when you
Like,
bury a body?
Everybody say they're bury.
Now I'm
when-
thinking of
No,
like
just say
fruits
it.
and
Just
berries.
say
Okay, look. So this morning I had a bury, and then I went to bury my dad.
It's,
That was
so
dark.
it's said the same way.
So I say it's
Well, then there's a proper burial.
Is it a trash?
I say burial. Yeah.
What if what your friend
Burial.
named, your friend named Benjamin? What do you call him? And what
Ben?
do you throw food away?
Ben
in?
and a
trash.
bin,
A
like a-
trash what?
A
Bin.
trash bin.
Trash bin.
So do you say Ben and Ben the same?
Ben and bin.
Trash bin.
Bury.
Very good.
Yeah, I got to bury somebody.
Yeah, they buried it at Coachella.
Very interesting.
But yeah, they'll put an entire bottle underground so that way you don't have to sneak it in when you go the next year. So they'll go like a month before and just walk the premises and like bury it somewhere they can remember.
And
Yeah.
And
then
then
What?
they'll dig
dig
it
it
up
out.
once they get inside.
Yeah,
Holy
it's
moly.
very, very common where a lot
Oh,
of people
I
do
guess
it.
that is an easy way to do weapons too. That's kind of scary.
Oh boy, didn't think of that. I bet
Damn.
Tell me that.
Coachella's really cracked down on it because it's just like a polo field. It's not always being used, and so they can monitor it. But like where Lollapalooza is like the Millennium Park or whatever it's called.
Right.
That is like always being open to the public until that final day. They don't have
Yeah.
enough time
They should
to.
just run through a metal detector before.
Can you
like,
find
who
a
cares
glass
if people
bottle?
sneak in alcohol? But
no, if
weapons.
if somebody puts a gun or something.
Oh, I know, but a glass bottle you can't find with a metal
No.
detector, right?
Yeah, let them have it. Live a little.
She's talking about the bottles, by the way.
Oh yeah. The bottles.
We should run this intro.
Yeah, let's do it. All right.
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my. Let's.
Zane's all flustered.
Yeah, I am.
Now I'm scared.
All right. It's
coming time, baby. Yeah.
We have so many to think of.
Oh.
I'm very.
Welcome back to Zane and Heath Unfiltered. I'm Zane.
I'm Heath.
I'm Matt.
I'm Barry.
Hope you're having a lovely Monday and Tuesday.
What a week it has been.
It has been exhausting.
Yeah, you guys had like a very eventful past weekend, right?
Yeah.
We all went to Florida.
We went there for like what, 5 days? Jeez.
Yeah.
It was a decent sized trip, but it went so fast. Every time we go home, it just flies by.
Well, this one was different because we couldn't find any flights to get home. All the
Because-
flights were completely booked. Like we got lucky booking a flight to Florida.
Were they reducing the flights because of spring break?
I think they might have just been like booked out because everybody's going there, but I don't know. It was almost impossible to find a flight.
Apparently, it's crazy because they even set a curfew out in Miami
That is true.
where everybody has to be home by like 8 p.m. or something, which I've never heard of that
No,
shit.
it was
except
like
for
it
the
was
pandemic.
midnight. It was midnight.
midnight,
Did we
sorry.
talk about this on our last episode?
No.
Or maybe I think it was a
Curfew?
high episode. But I saw a clip of like the mayor of Miami. He was like, "We don't encourage spring break. We don't invite people to come out to the city for spring break. It just
Yeah.
happens." And it was getting out of hand. Crime was going through the roof. And so they set a curfew
That's insane.
for everyone down there at spring break.
It's crazy
Everybody wants
because
to go to Florida now.
Florida people don't start going out until like midnight.
Yeah.
That was a huge thing when we were there.
Yeah.
You pregame at like 11:30 and then you're like, okay, let's go to downtown.
That's how we went out when we were in high school and college. We would go out to downtown at 12:30, 1 a.m. That's like
Crazy.
we would pregame at like 11 and then go out at 12:31.
I'm exhausted thinking about that.
Why Miami? Because it's Miami, but like Florida, the whole freaking state is coastline and beaches. Can't you
I
just
think
go to any
Pick
beach?
another beach.
Yeah.
I think just growing up and watching like all those reality shows, everyone went to Miami. and
Yeah.
You were never old enough to go. And I don't know. It's just I feel like Miami's going to be spring break for the rest of time. That's going to be the place to go. Right?
It's
Yeah.
just so hot.
Oh my, it was disgusting.
I don't know how people like to go there.
I know.
Mind you, I've lived there all my life. but
Right.
Still,
It's people that never get to go to Florida, that it's still exciting because it's the closest to like those islands.
yeah. But the weather is like so much better here than fucking Florida.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever
So
do like
gross.
spring break on the beach?
No.
You never did.
I mean, we've been to the beach
I've
before,
been
but like,
to the beach when it was kind of like packed, but it was never, I feel like
My parents would
it's nothing special.
I never really went to Miami when I lived there. I just didn't like going down there. It's way too,
Much of a hassle.
Yeah. I worked there a lot. So I saw a lot of people like partying out there, and I don't get it.
I feel like,
I don't get it.
I feel like people usually do the Panhandle for spring break.
Where is that again? Or like is that
Like Panama.
Yeah,
Panama? I got it.
like over by Tallahassee, but on the beach.
You're like, yeah, Gulf Shores and shit.
Is that like a huge college, like a college thing to do?
A lot
Is
of
go to-
people at UT would go to Destin, or they would go to South Padre Island, which is like the only decent beach in that state I'm from.
But yeah, we're in Miami because we're going for Heath set up a collaboration with Porsche for Komoda.
It was a really, really cool event we got the opportunity to do. So the Champion Porsche dealership where I got my cars from, so I just became really good friends with the people that work there and the owner, and they were doing a Cars and Brunch event. So it was their 5th one they've done, but it was postponed for 2 years because of the pandemic. So I always keep in contact with them, and I was like, hey, like Cars and Coffee, like obviously like there's a lot of events revolved around that. And I was like, do you have a coffee sponsor? I'd love to, come out and like have our coffee there and, bring people. And they're like, oh my God, we would love that. So we got this huge Cremota booth set up. We passed out a bunch of coffee, had merch set up, everything. It was
And a lot of you guys came out too, which was so
It was so
fun.
sick.
It was really
How
fun.
perfect. Like, that's
Yeah.
so awesome you set that up. How pissed were you that you didn't have your Porsche there?
I know.
I bet
Everybody
you were
kept
like,
asking. They were like, where's yours? And I was like, it's in
Like,
LA.
I swear I have one. I swear.
The picture's right here. Hold on. Let me, hold up. Can you hear that?
I mean,
yeah, it
there was
so
also
cool.
like 4,000 Porsches over there too. So there was a lot to see.
huge.
It was a
really
huge
cool.
event.
A lot of the Cremota clan come.
The what?
There were so many
fans.
people that
Oh
were
yeah,
there.
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a bunch of
a
people
lot
came.
of you guys showed up, and it was a really
Yeah, thank you
nice
for
seeing
everybody
you
that
guys.
came out and supported us.
Especially the two that came from Ohio. There's
2
they're
girls drove down from Ohio the
Ohio.
night before.
Unbelievable.
Ohio?
Oh,
Yeah, they
Ohio.
drove down
How
from
far
Ohio.
is it from Ohio to Fort Lauderdale?
Probably
16
like
hours, they
hours.
said.
Shout out to y'all. Shout
Yeah.
out to y'all.
I feel so bad. God, I wonder what their gas bill was, especially with prices nowadays.
Or do you think they just said that to be like,
No, I
No,
dead ass.
I really think
I
that
dead
they
ass think
drove
they
from
really
Ohio,
did because
yeah.
they
They
looked
did.
whooped. Like they looked like they just got out of a car for
Yeah.
16 hours. They were like, "We made it."
And I mean, another reason is Heath and I don't ever like hold any events like that either.
right?
Yeah, this
So-
was the first time we did like a in-person meet and greet type thing.
Yeah, for a long
In
time.
years.
Long time.
So but y'all were serving coffee?
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, yeah.
So we
Yeah.
had, so we're in the works right now. We're working on doing a cold brew. So this was a cold brew and a regular latte and then an oat latte. Oh. So we're trying stuff out and then we, just testing the water, seeing what people think about the idea.
What was
And
that?
we got exclusive merch made for the event, which we're going to be selling online.
Yeah.
Yes, it was
right?
like a Porsche and Cremota collaboration.
So-
tease.
There's a limited amount.
A lot of people really wanted them because they were all like messaging as soon as we were like posting them there. And they're like, we have to be able to get this because we can't make it to the event.
They're really
so we're
cool.
going to release it for a couple days and do like a limited drop of the Cremota Porsche.
Is it
collab.
going to be out now when this episode? Okay, perfect. So you guys can go check it out at Cremota.com if you guys want a t-shirt. And it comes with a tote too, a tote bag too.
Wow.
T-shirt and a tote.
Fun.
It was literally both of my worlds colliding, like my two passions. And
my-
oh God.
My favorite part was the Cremota girls over there.
They were so
Y'all
pretty.
had
I
We
know.
were like, Zane, pick one.
I know. I was sitting, I was like, damn. These
We
like,
had-
it's like
we-
Red, Red Bull girls. It was like
Yes.
Cremota girls.
Get out of here.
We gave them little crop-
Cremota cuties.
Yeah.
And they were causing a promotion. Let me tell you.
and so they just like showed up. Who scouted these girls out?
Vince.
Our team.
Vince just looked up people from Miami, and they were all models. They were gorgeous.
Yeah, they were
They were
fun to
really,
look at.
really
Maybe
good.
maybe they didn't like the coffee. They were just coming over to hang out by the because we
Yeah.
had a crowd around us.
So wait, were people just showing up in their Porsches and like sitting around in a parking lot and talking about it?
yeah, it's
People do
basically
that, yeah.
It's for people that geek out for like
Yeah.
different Porsches. They had like crazy ones. They had I don't know if this is
Where's the
exciting,
museum? Or what was in the museum?
So yeah, inside they had like this like closed off room, and they had a 959 in there, which is
No, which one from which movie?
No, that was,
Herbie fully loaded.
they had a side museum room that had the. Do you remember in Top Gun the Porsche 356, the Speedster?
Yeah, I have only seen Top Gun
That
like once.
the girl drives around in it, and he's like racing her on his bike.
oh,
The little black convertible
Yes,
one.
yes.
This.
That was there.
They have the one from the movie.
no way.
Yeah.
That's badass.
Super sick.
That's a sexy car right there.
I know.
Yeah, but they had some like really rare stuff.
It was cool because we got a different demographic, like
Yeah.
the car world, that they didn't know what Cremota was, and they were coming
Yeah.
up to tell him what that one older guy said.
Oh, yo, this shit was so funny. So it's cold brew on tap.
Okay.
Right? So we're passing out coffee, and it was like one of the first guys to come up. And he goes, I was like, do you want it black or do you want a latte with oat milk or cream? And he goes, no, I'll just do black. So I poured him in and I gave it to him. And he was with his older buddy and he takes a sip and he looks at his friend and he goes, it's ice cold. And he like did it under his
He didn't
breath.
know, yeah.
He thought it was hot coffee coming from the top.
He was like disappointed and he was giving his friends a head up like, it's ice cold, don't get it. But it was so funny.
Because he's older. Cold brew is pretty new,
Yeah.
right? Like,
I'm just
our
surprised
new
that he thought, like,
trend.
it looks like a beer tap. I'm just surprised that he thought
Right,
that
but
it was
he's
hot
older.
coming
He
up.
probably really didn't think older people don't think about iced coffee. It's just hot.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
He was like
You hear
70 years
coffee.
old. Yeah.
He was also asking for a coffee when we were setting up.
It was 110 degrees out
yeah,
also.
freaking boiling.
we were like literally setting it up. He's like, "Can I get a coffee?" We're like, "We're setting up." Like it wasn't open yet.
Hold on a sec, sir.
But yeah, it went really, really well. So thank you to everybody who came out. We really appreciate it.
It was really fun.
We're definitely going to do some more stuff like that in the future too.
The dealership. So the dealership was. I was wondering why it was so big. It's because it used to be a Walmart.
Yeah.
They bought out the Walmart building.
So
This
they
is
started
the biggest
it.
Porsche dealership.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the biggest Porsche dealership in the United States. It got so big, there was a Walmart in the back, and then they bought the Walmart, ripped everything out, and just made it a huge
Busted
showroom.
through the doors. We're taking it.
Could you
it's
tell
huge.
if you walked in a place being like, this used to be a Walmart? I bet I could
It still has
No,
like the
you-
sliding doors with the little pole in the front that you would like walk through.
You would if you looked at it, you'd just be like, "Damn, that's a big ass dealership."
Yeah, it's
You
just-
Oh, that's it?
So yeah, there's like multiple buildings. So that's inside of where the Walmart is.
Oh my gosh. All those cars are for sale?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's insane.
You love a good Porsche, Heath.
Oh yeah, God, there's just something about them.
Let's do a Land Rover one.
You want to do a Land Rover Cremota pop-up?
Absolutely.
A
I
Land
would.
Rover, what?
Just a Land Rover Cremota.
Pop up, just hit every brand.
Yes.
Nice little outdoor coffee making type thing.
Are you down to work for 6 hours?
Anyways, let's,
We could put you in a little crop top.
I wouldn't mind it.
Matt blending in?
My mom was so sad she couldn't get one of those.
The crop tops.
She's like,
yeah.
"Oh, honey, can I get one of those?" I'm like, "Those are for the Cremota girls, mom." She's like, "You're gonna get a big shirt and just tie it."
Your mom could have been a Cremota girl there for sure.
I know.
People were asking for your mom's pictures.
Oh yeah, it was so
We
fun.
loved you on the
excited.
podcast.
Cool.
They were
Yeah.
glowing.
Yeah, they were all excited.
We got to see family, friends, all
Yeah.
of that stuff.
Yeah.
Good to
it
see my
was
little
nice.
nephew.
Oh my gosh.
4 months old now. Oh my God, he's such a little cutie. It's weird like holding a baby.
Hey, I know. They're kind of boring though for like the first.
I didn't want to say it, but I kind of got like over it.
Yes. No, I know.
Like it was exciting to see him, but I was like, okay, I'm done.
They're boring when they're that young. Like they can't do much. And they're not even that reactive to you. They're just kind of looking at you, sizing you up. But like,
Kind of a little smiley, a little giggly.
you know, you can't talk to them.
And then they start
don't-
crying, and then I'm like, all right, he's yours.
Yeah.
I'm done. But it was really cool to see him.
Yeah.
But yeah, what else did we do? Oh, we recreated for one of our vlogs that we're gonna start posting.
Oh, yeah.
We recreated.
Well, we didn't recreate any. We kind of went to the spot, our
There's a
spots that we.
trip.
Yeah.
we documented basically our friendship, where we met.
Memory lane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where we really hit it off, what we did the next day, and kind of just went through all the different like hot spots.
Yeah, it was really fun. We did that all for a vlog, which we're gonna post really soon. I think in like 2 weeks or something.
Did you go
Yeah.
back into your school?
We tried
We
to.
tried to.
Oh, what,
it's
were
all,
they
it's
all-
all. It's locked down.
And
Oh,
we,
because it
we
was
parked
spring
in the
break?
principal spot.
Yeah, it was real. We felt fucking cool.
Y'all were gonna be like that. Those old people come in like
Oh,
knock
God.
knock. Hey.
We used to go here.
They have a rain camera on there and everything. Like it's all secure now and it's gated. Like we used to like 10 years ago, you could just walk right into the school on
It's
a
nice to
day,
see the
on a- on an
security
off day.
update, though.
Very good.
Before we continue, we want to give a big thank you to our sponsor of this episode, Truebill.
Do you guys know why free trials renew without your consent? It's a business scam out to get you. Don't let greedy corporations pocket your money. Download Truebill to take control of your subscriptions.
Truebill is the new app that helps you identify and stop paying for subscriptions that you don't need, want, or simply forgot about.
Guys, check this out. On average, people save up to $720 a year with Truebill, which is amazing. amazing.
And because companies make it so hard to cancel, Truebill makes it incredibly easy. Just link your accounts and Truebill will cancel all your unwanted subscriptions in one tap.
And your Truebill concierge is there when you need them to cancel unwanted subscriptions, so you don't have to.
I actually just realized I was spending $19.99 a month on an app that I downloaded and completely forgot about.
Yeah.
I thought I did a free trial and I just assumed it was done.
Don't say the app, but what type of app was it? Was it like
It was like
app?
like a streaming app.
Oh, no.
And I went and checked, and sure enough, I was paying for it.
I have so many streaming apps that I don't use anymore, and I still pay for monthly. It's ridiculous.
Not anymore, baby. Not with Truebill.
Exactly.
Get that taken care of.
And Truebill has over 2 million users and helps save them over $100 million, which we're one of the 2 million, baby.
So don't fall for any more subscription scams. Start canceling today at Truebill.com/unfiltered.
It could save you thousands a year. Truebill.com/unfiltered.
And one more time so you don't forget it, make sure to go to Truebill.com/unfiltered.
Get your nosy exes out of your Netflix account.
Cut them off. Cancel them subscriptions.
Get them out. They don't deserve that, baby.
What else
that
did we
shit
do
up.
when we were in Florida?
We didn't do much. We went to Lazy Dog.
Yeah.
We took our moms to Lazy Dog. My mom had Lazy Dog for the first time. She loved it.
And then we got back and did it again for my birthday.
I can't believe check your towns. They open so many more locations for Lazy Dog. They have like 6 in Texas now.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually feel like I saw one. I recommended it to somebody.
I think they're opening
Look
a few
how
like every
many.
month.
Look it up.
Oh,
They
they're
used
all
to
like in
only
Dallas.
be in California. You got Nevada.
Zane, I'm calling it now.
Texas?
We will open up one of the
Virginia?
You
franchises.
said Texas before me.
Yeah,
We
but
have
like
to do it.
But if we open it up at like
I mean,
is
it's just like Shaq opening up fucking Auntie
but it's not
Anne's.
like we
Y'all don't need
No,
to
he-
get into the
no, he-
franchise.
I wanna open a franchise.
No, he owns a
Flavor
part
of the
of
month.
Auntie Anne's. I don't think he like opened up an Auntie
No,
Anne's.
I think he owns like 80 Auntie Anne's locations.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Why
know where
would he do
Auntie
that?
Anne's are?
They're
in
like
the mall. And guess where
$5,000.
nobody's going anymore. The mall. So don't open up an Auntie
I
Anne's.
just
Well, I
don't
want to do a
understand-
lazy dog.
I just don't understand why Shaq would open 80 Auntie
Look what he
Anne's when
owns.
he could
Oh,
just do
17.
anything else.
He owns 40 24-hour fitnesses, 155 Five Guys,
Wait.
and 150 car washes.
Okay, wait.
That is amazing.
That is a stretch of some businesses.
You gotta dip your toes into everything.
150 car washes?
To me, like that sounds kind of like a front, like you're washing your
Some
money.
sort of money laundering.
Yeah. 100%. Like, why the fuck would you open 150 car washes?
Look at him working.
Looks legit.
100. Wait, and also how 155 Five Guys? That's another 155 Five Guys. How many Five Guys are there in the country?
156.
Shaq really
I bet
is
he owns
a
like a
big teddy
third.
bear.
Then there's not like 1,000 Five Guys. Is
Damn,
there?
I didn't know he was that rich.
Did
know.
you ever see the video
How many
of
Five Guys?
Shaq behind a barricade and the Jonas Brothers are coming out and he's calling for Nick's attention? Like he
No.
just
Oh, yeah, yeah,
looks like a fangirl. Like he
That's
was like,
so
Nick,
cool.
hi.
Like a big fan. He's like
Yeah.
within all the people, and he's massive.
That's cool.
He's taken a couple classes at the studio that I dance at. Playground. It's the
Wait,
funniest
dance
thing.
classes?
Yeah.
He's dancing?
He's such like a normal person.
Who are we talking about?
Shaq.
Shaq.
Oh,
Wait, who'd you think we were
I
talking
thought the
about?
conversation changed because I was very concerned about how many Five Guys.
Could you
there were.
imagine seeing Shaq walk in to come take dance class with you? It's heels night.
Wait, wasn't he
he's
wasn't he
very-
doing Dancing with the Stars once?
Maybe.
He's been getting in shape though.
Yeah, he looks
Oh,
great.
he's looking really good. His diet's been good.
I don't
He's
think he
been
knows he's famous.
He acts so casual. Did you
That's-
know his son was at David's house when 50 was performing?
Miles. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Crazy.
we see him out all the time. You see him out all the time.
I know. I'm just saying, like, that was crazy. Like,
Yeah.
Miles is
Yeah.
my homie. I always forget though he's Shaq's like son though. It's like I've known him for so long, but I always like forget about it.
I love watching. So like these like side business hustles, like opening a car wash. Have you ever been on car wash TikTok where somebody opens one up and then it
I like
shows
laundry TikTok.
Dude, I love those. Or vending machine TikTok.
Yes.
Oh, I've seen those.
And then they show how much they make in the
Oh,
week for
yes.
they make a lot.
I know. So imagine owning 150 car washes.
Dude, just vending machines alone. Just go to Sam's
Insane.
Club, buy it in bulk, stock up your vending machine. You're good to go.
We should charge people on Saturday for our vending machine.
So
What are
you
we
turn it
doing?
on.
Just have one in the backyard.
We have one.
No, the beer vending machine. Just click it over and make it $1.
Y'all aren't
There you
posting
go.
that much where you're gonna make a profit.
I think you.
Wait, what?
No, it was just a joke for the birthday party this weekend.
Okay, well,
Yeah, invite all your rich friends. You'll make some money.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
But it's so cool to see how much money people are making just from like side hustles like that.
right.
I love
know.
it.
I just like seeing all the cash come out.
The box.
how much is a vending machine? Like, how much do one of
For,
those
for
things
like
cost?
for like a nice one, like $1,500.
I bet you can get them for $500.
You can- yeah.
Someone who just
Mine-
wants to get it off there.
Mine was $400. But if you get like a really nice one that'll do food and drinks and it's kind of got, a variety.
There was a guy in my neighborhood who had one, and he would sell like Cokes for a quarter. And all the neighborhood
That's
kids,
a great
deal.
We would come up and we'd be like, "Oh, let's ride." It was like a neighborhood over. We would go into that neighborhood just to get a Coke. It was like a fun little destination. He
That's
just had
cool.
it in his driveway.
I would do like a lemonade.
And they had a net that would catch us.
Have you ever seen the Japanese vending machines?
Like how there's just so many different kinds.
Absolutely fascinating.
Let me see.
Wait,
You can
no,
get
I-
anything you want from a Japanese vending machine.
Wait, is the vending machine? Are you talking about the vending machine or what's in the vending machine?
They have it for anything you could imagine. They have like dirty underwear vending machines. It's just like
Yes.
random
Well,
shit.
that is. True. There's just so many types of vending machines. Everything down to ramen to anything you. Like, there's probably a pasta spaghetti machine. That like.
Whatever you could imagine.
Yeah.
That's fun. I like
It's
that.
really cool. But that like a lot of people use vending machines just to like go eat.
Good for independence.
I kind of want one just in my house, just like put snacks in there, and but
Yeah.
people have to. People have to
Did you guys know those like vending machine hacks? Like, did you ever do them when you were
where they would
younger?
press certain-
Like,
Did they actually work though?
the one that always worked, and now they've cracked down on it because I don't see that type of machine anymore. Do you remember like the conveyor belt one where like
Yeah.
you'd press it in and that big belt would come and
Oh,
it would open
yeah.
it, and then it would move down and then you would get it.
Yeah.
That one, if you stuck your hand on it, and this is like 2000 and like 6 or
Hey,
7.
you take notes. You like to go into-
If you stuck your hand in it, once that you could like touch the little trap door where it
Right.
would go down. So you'd pay for the Coke. It would go up on the conveyor belt. It would drop down, and then it would try to go through the trap door, but it was blocked. And so it would say it would be like out of order, and then it would like stop. So now you have another Coke sitting there. You get all your money back. Then you put it in again, and then you order another Coke, and then that one goes down, and then it all comes out together. So you got 2 Cokes for the price of one.
Oh.
Yeah.
I used to do
Damn.
the you know the old school snack one where it has like that black trap door that like flips
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
I used to go in and you can get your arm up under it and you can pop all the gum out.
Oh my gosh.
You can literally reach up underneath, and if you push it, you know how it's like spring loaded. You can push it and flick them up like this.
Kid,
and I would
well,
take all
that-
the gum.
How'd you even like? I don't. How do you even get?
I was
your
a bad
arm up
little
there?
thing.
Also, I heard sometimes that there was a scale at the bottom, and if you just caught the bag of chips with the flap, it would say it was out of order, and then you dropped it and got your money back, and then you got a free thing of chips.
I don't know why I would do this, but why when you had like if you had like chips or whatever you bought in the flip tray thing, I would
Try to get it up.
yeah I would get it up. But I don't know why though.
Well, you would catch
Was there a way you could like flip the bag of chips up and it like brought something else down?
No.
No,
I
it was
don't
just
think so.
quirky. It was just
Yeah.
a quirky thing we did.
Try to get just
So
hit
we
it up high.
so we all did it. We just all did it for fun.
We just like to catch it and then let it drop.
oh, okay, we're just
It's
so
like
we're all
that
just-
water game where you like blow the bubbles and the rings go up.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you just-
So vending machine business. I'm gonna get into it.
I think we should. Let's start expanding.
Promote
our
a vending
horizons.
machine.
Buy like 1,000 of them and just spread them out around LA and just see what we come up with.
You think LA is our best target market? Is this our best city?
Maybe
What is
maybe buy a college.
what is our top unfiltered city out there? Do we know?
I don't know.
Unfiltered city out there? What do you mean out there?
Like where the
our
biggest
most of our
customers.
listeners are. Chicago.
I think California.
California,
Everything
New
LA.
York.
Yeah.
Sound off in the comments where you're from.
Do we have a lot in Florida or no? Yeah. I feel like we saw a map. I feel like we saw a map on our analytics one day.
Yeah, I know. It was California, New York, and like Texas.
Oh, Texas. Texas was the.
Y'all said it twice. I haven't said it once.
You're really going strong with that. Not saying Texas.
I try, and now my goal is to get you guys to say it before I say it.
Okay. All right. Well, so
Manipulation.
Well, y'all missed out on an also great weekend in LA.
everybody was in the same place. I definitely had a little bit of FOMO watching. I was like, damn.
Yeah, it looked like a
really
really
the
good
whole city's in one place every night.
It was nonstop fun.
It was Alicia's birthday, right?
Yes, the first one though on Friday was the chain smokers party.
Okay.
And they usually throw really good parties.
Yeah, this one wasn't as cool as the one that I've been to in the past, just because I thought it wasn't like planned really well. The mansion was like, it was massive, but like one of those like gaudy, tacky mansions. But one hallway to go into one of the DJ rooms was so slim, like it felt like a stampede at some points. It was packed.
Nope.
Yeah, was there just anything
It got
interesting
a
that
little
happened?
hot and stuffy at some times. It was pretty cool. I didn't stay for
All right, so we were all hot and stuffy. At
Okay,
the same time.
so
Yeah.
we're all on the same
weather.
page with that.
Everybody was sweating.
Everybody's
I don't know. I met Sigrid there, my favorite Norwegian pop musician.
I know, dude. Last time I heard of her was like 3 years ago.
She's
4
been
years
putting
ago.
out a lot of stuff. I think I've just like been listening to other ones, but
I think it was just that one song that really blew up. So like I just kept hearing her
There's
voice.
tons of other ones, man.
Well, I know. I'm just saying the one that I heard was the one that like really blew up.
Speaking of
That was
Alicia,
pretty
you guys
cool.
just did a high episode with her.
Yes.
Yeah, we
we
did. We did. We got.
It's really funny.
I
we
don't
got
even
way too
remember
high.
it.
I don't remember anything.
Really funny.
Oh, actually, it was really funny.
So if you want to watch the high episode with Alicia, it is up now on Patreon, patreon.com/Zane and Heath.
And also, we have, this is so exciting, guys. We have
Get
a
ready.
big guest that we're going to have on next week.
Yes.
We've already had her on before, and you guys all want her back. We have Brittany Broski on again.
On the Patreon, baby.
And
So-
we're going to try to record for like 3 hours. We're going to be in here for a long time. And it's going to be a high episode, too, because it's the 420 episode.
I ain't ready.
Woo!
Really excited about
Ooh.
this one.
But her party was really, really cool, too. One of
The what party?
her birthday party.
Oh, her
the one
birthday
that y'all
party.
couldn't make. Her birthday party, Alicia's one, was one of the best birthday parties I think I've ever attended by like anyone in
Why
LA.
is that?
Because one, full bar tab the entire time. You didn't have to pay for a single drink.
Where was it at?
I feel like it was called the Cat's Meow. Am I
the Cat's Meow. Is it like a place that you just rent out?
Oh,
Or
I
the
may
alley
be. I may
cat?
be total.
Oh, I
think
remember
it
her
may be
saying
the alley
something
cat.
about-
I feel like cat was in the name.
What made you think of the Cat's Meow?
Because
Something about cat.
Full bar service, fully staffed. There was never once where I felt like I was waiting in line for a drink.
Yeah.
It never got too packed. The music was popping. The dance and the vibes were great.
Was
just
it
a
one
good-
circle room? It looked like one circle room.
kind of like a one room kind of venue, but it was just a perfect invite. I never once was like, I want to get out of here.
Yeah.
Like that's when you nail a party where it just doesn't become too bigger. It doesn't become, the resources aren't limited.
That's true,
And
yeah.
everyone was having a great time. You could listen and talk and hear with everyone.
Oh, I thought you were about to say we could smoke.
Yeah, it looked
I
like
wish.
you could smoke cigarettes in there.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah, it was pretty
Wait,
cool.
Didn't you do something before that?
Oh yeah, we went to Matt Doan's birthday party with like Cody Co and all their friends.
Oh, yeah,
and
you
we
went
went to
to,
Huntington,
Bungalow.
in Huntington.
How was the bungalow?
I kind of had like higher expectations because I thought the bungalow looks like kind of historic and gritty down
Yeah.
here. This one was way more open. It wasn't packed because it was a gloomy day, but it felt like I was at like kind of a Margaritaville.
Yeah.
It's a very new building.
I like Margaritaville.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I love shitty Margaritaville places.
It was less of a scene. But they had a huge tarp over it because I guess it was kind of misty and rainy that day.
Oof, I love a good Tommy Bahama vibe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Heath and I would drive all the way to Long Beach just to eat at Tommy Bahama's.
Tommy Bahama has a restaurant?
Yeah.
Yes, and
it's
it
in
is
Long Beach.
unreal.
So good.
No way.
Food
Yeah.
is incredible.
It's really nice.
And while you're waiting for your table, you can go shop.
Yeah, who is Tommy Bahama?
I think he's kind of like a myth. Like kind of
Is it a real person?
he's like Johnny Appleseed.
Yeah, that sounds like
Oh,
something
okay,
like
yeah.
my dad would say driving like road rage. Come on, Tommy Bahama, let's
Wait,
go.
what is
Yeah.
Well, no one's last name is Tommy Bahama.
It sounds
It's a fictional
so
character.
good.
It's not a real person. Yeah. I like that. I like that someone just
Yeah.
came up with Tommy
Oh,
Bahama.
it's a
Maybe
fictional
Tommy's his
character
real
devised by 1992 by 3 flesh and blood entrepreneurs to develop the brand Tommy Bahama. It's a state of mind.
Is Tommy Bahama owned by Tommy Hilfiger? Can you click that?
No, in a way.
Oh, yeah,
The
in a
firm
way.
bought Calvin Klein and also bought Tommy
So
Bahama.
Who would have thunk?
Hilfiger's
I think they just
board.
bought it.
Their board owns it.
The pretty smart buy for Tommy Hilfiger is like, oh, we might as well buy it. It has our
Just
name
get all
in
the
it.
Tommies.
Half our name in it.
I'm just so fascinated by like fashion designers and stuff and how they just get there. Like
I
you
don't get how people
become
get big.
Calvin.
I don't understand how you can be a Tom Ford and like design clothes and then get big. I don't
I
understand
think you
it.
just meet the right. It's all connections.
Yeah.
I really think that's
and
it.
money.
Didn't Tom Ford, he became...
Started with Gucci.
Oh, yeah, Gucci. He wasn't Coco
got picked
Chanel.
up by...
He was the creative director for them. And then once he left that job, and he was like, I'm starting my own line.
Incredible. I don't understand how people can do that. I feel like we haven't had somebody...
Like new?
Like a new name?
Yeah, come
Well,
out.
I
Like a
guess
new
if you look
young-
at like people who got big on Project One Runway, like Christian Siriano, he's like a huge designer.
Before we continue, we want to give a big thank you to our next sponsor of this episode, SeatGeek.
Live events are back, and that means you get $20 off tickets at SeatGeek with promo code UNFILTERED.
And if you don't know what SeatGeek is, it is a ticketing app that makes buying tickets super simple. We got the app on our phone, baby. Show it to them.
Boom, baby.
It's the best way and easiest way to buy tickets.
Not only do they have festivals right now, they got a bunch of concerts that you're not going to want to miss out on. We're talking The Weeknd, Billie Eilish, Justin Bieber, Bad Bunny, Tame Impala, and so much more.
And SeatGeek wants to make sure you're getting a good deal. So when you're on the app, look for green dots. Green means good and red means not so good.
And don't worry, we've got the hookup. Use code UNFILTERED for $20. Not only do they have festivals right now, they got a bunch of concerts that you're not going to want to miss out on. We're talking The Weeknd, Billie Eilish, Justin Bieber, Bad Bunny, Tame Impala, and so much more.
And SeatGeek wants to make sure you're getting a good deal. So when you're on the app, look for green dots. Green means good and red means not so good.
And don't worry, we've got the hookup. Use code UNFILTERED for $20 off tickets at SeatGeek.
That's $20 off your first purchase with promo code UNFILTERED. Make sure to click the link in our description and download the app.
Thank you, SeatGeek. We love you way too much.
And thank you for helping us get discounted tickets and helping all of our listeners as well.
I like a cool backpack. It like makes it completes an outfit.
Does anybody else freak out when they see the backpack wall at Tilly's? I don't know what it is.
Freak out?
I wanted all of them as a
Looking
kid.
at backpacks gets me so excited. Still to this day, I don't know what it is, but backpacks just really, they do something for me.
It's your own like man purse.
I don't know. There's something so cool about backpacks.
Yeah, and especially since we use them in high school fucking every day. You want to have a cool, good backpack.
I think because I never got new backpacks, everybody got a new backpack when there was a new school year. I had the same fucking backpack.
me
I'm
too.
sorry.
I had a Scooby-Doo backpack that lasted me all of elementary school into middle school, and then I finally got my brother's hand-me-down JanSport.
Right.
Well, JanSports became really cool in high school. Like you wanted to have the most understated backpack.
You
did-
wanted your backpack to say JanSport
My
on it.
parents never let me get a JanSport. I'm like, why? Because
They're
it would
expensive, no?
like
They
whatever
were a lot.
everybody else had, I wasn't allowed to have.
You can't be with the
The
cool
second
kids.
it came out of my mouth that everyone has it, gate kept.
Parents are like kind of evil.
But
with
I
that
kind of,
shit.
I kind of appreciate it because I'm not crazy about name brands. Like
Yeah.
I don't die for a name brand, which is good. I save a lot of money.
And I
But-
feel like a lot of people even they took that shit off their bag.
Yeah, people would
remember?
always like cut the
You'd
tag
always
off.
see the square on people's bags. Because
Right.
People,
Like,
they
look at
would,
that.
Like take the.
Oh my God, that just like really gets me going.
It's like school supplies. Like when you went school supply shopping, nobody liked school, but going school supply shopping was
Fun.
It's new. It's just fresh.
Oh yeah.
Did I tell you about when I really wanted a rolling backpack and I wasn't allowed to get one?
Oh boy, here we go.
I was not allowed to get a rolling backpack and I wanted one so bad.
That was a status symbol for like a good 1 year.
I had one in middle school and I felt like a nerd.
Well, this was end of elementary school. I really wanted one. All the kids that I thought were cool in my class had one, and my parents wouldn't buy me one. They're like, absolutely not. So I ended up getting one of their old leather rolling suitcases. They go, you want a rolling backpack? Here, you can have this. So I brought a full-on leather fucking carry-on to school, and I put my backpack inside of that. So I was,
You're like, I'm looking for
Unzip-
gate G5 in Terminal 2.
but to me, it felt like I had one, and I was like, I fucking did it, and I showed up just
That's so funny that rolling back are literally suitcases. They're like suitcases.
I know.
yeah.
I love that there's an image of just people making fun
What
of
a
the kids.
shame.
with the
Like
rolling
kids
back.
don't care about things being practical because that would be if they cared about practicality, is that the word? They would be getting rolling backpacks. Those are practical. Yeah. Your back
really
problems
are.
would be
And-
eliminated.
I know,
Well, the kid who had a rolling backpack was the kid who also had like tinted glasses.
They were,
like,
and they were,
ones that-
always running. They were always
Always.
late.
And guess who was always late in middle school? Me. I had the rolling backpack.
You guys used to flip them, right?
Oh, flip them inside out?
No,
And
the
zip tie 'em?
the rolling backpack kids.
What do you mean flip?
You
them?
would walk up behind them and like kick them over.
no,
right?
I would
No, I know that you would do that.
Everybody did that.
No.
Don't tell me.
Dude, that's some bullying shit.
You wouldn't go up behind them when they're rolling it and just flip it?
No.
No, we would only to our.
I cannot be the only one.
We were,
Wait, were you at least friends? Did they take it as a joke?
Yes. Everybody did that.
I don't know. I could see Heath doing that shit like in a mean way.
The only thing we would do is to our friends, when they would go to the bathroom, we would flip them inside out and zip tie them.
Oh, there was kids that used to do that shit with my backpack, flip it inside out, and then fucking.
Or you'd go like when your friends would have the really, really thick backpacks because you had to carry every single textbook. You would go up behind them and you'd lift it up and then.
Oh yeah.
And then
the weight of it.
Oh, my friends did that to me. I forgot about that. That's really funny.
That was my shit.
Oh my god!
You'd run behind him and just boom.
It was like the
worst.
Yaga now.
Yeah.
Yaga.
Let me get that neck.
Dude, I was like abused with that shit back in high school. I got necked every day.
Yeah,
and you couldn't do it
in high school.
And you couldn't do it. You couldn't do anything about it.
People still do
That
that.
wasn't a thing in my school. We just did like flat tires.
They just smack you on the back.
Let me get that neck. They'd hit it and then they'd rip it.
Yeah, the ripping is what hurt the most.
It would be if you said something stupid.
Yeah, like neck.
No, but it would be for anything. You said anything.
Well, and then people got
Let me
excited.
get that neck.
And they would just want to give it to you for no reason.
Matt, do you remember this? Hold your hands out. Which one hurt the most?
Yeah, what was that?
Wait, is this the beginning of something?
Which one hurt the most?
This one. Oh yes.
Which one hurt the most?
This one.
Okay. Which one hurt the most?
This one.
You would like purposely squeeze the top part of the finger. Okay, think of a shape. Just keep thinking it in your head, and you would guess the shape because you would read it in his finger.
Guess it.
What
Guess
is
it.
No, triangle. Wrong.
I thought it was like you smack him in the like it led to.
That has "Where's my hug" energy.
Oh, it's like that.
Oh, so you're gonna give everybody a hug with me? Shit.
Oh, it's like that.
Disgusting.
Right.
Well, as you guys all know, this week was Heath's birthday. We didn't get to talk about it last episode because we had a guest.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we're celebrating Heath's 29th year of life.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Heath.
Thank you very
Everybody
much.
say happy birthday. Everybody say happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
So we celebrated it yesterday, right? It was yesterday. We went to Lazy Dog for lunch.
Literally, that's the only thing I want to do.
And it was good.
Yeah, it was really
So
nice.
good.
We got a little spot in the outside. It was just
What
us.
a vibe.
It was. I want to go back there just for that spot.
It's so cool because we always like talk about going there, but having every single like person in the friend group go was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like getting everybody to drive all the way out to it.
We even had Carl there. Corinna's
Yeah,
dog.
even Corinna showed up, which is great.
I know. I can't believe she showed up. That was nice of her.
But yeah, so we ate, and then Mariah had a little surprise set up for me afterwards. That was so fucking cool. It was a little a boxcar trolley.
Whoa.
That this family had restored with their son and completely turned it into like an Airbnb kind of like guest house situation. So we stayed there for the night, and it was so cute.
It was listed on Airbnb.
Yeah.
In what side of LA was it?
Like Santa Clarita. It's
So
10
it was
minutes,
like 10
minutes
minutes.
from Six Flags.
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Y'all stayed the night in it?
Yeah.
It was so cozy and cute.
I think it was cozier than any hotel I've ever stayed in.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because it was the size of it. It was all updated. The bathrooms were everything was
beautiful.
brand new.
It was really. How did the house look that was attached
gorgeous,
to?
beautiful. The house was immaculate. Like
It's
the
massive.
landscaping, everything was perfect. They have weddings there too, so it was a whole plot of land that it was
Whoa.
on.
It was this huge whole side yard that you could tell was like set up to be like an outdoor venue type spot. And the string lights and everything.
And they live in that house. The people
Yeah.
that's so interesting. I'm surprised that they just Airbnb like things around their house
That's just
just random.
That's their thing. Like some people like doing tiny homes, building
Yeah.
tiny homes and renting them out. That's what they did. They have another trolley in the garage right now.
Yeah,
that
they're
working
restoring
on.
another one.
They
Whoa.
want a whole family.
We were walking out, like we had like checked out or whatever, and we were getting ready to go back to the car. And the mom walked up to us and was like, random quick question. She goes, so my son has a friend that saw, I guess, an Instagram story and was like, is this your trolley in your backyard? So somebody had seen Mariah's story that she had posted in it, and the mom was like, so random that it was you that posted
Yeah.
it, and like my son knew the
Wow.
person.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just like a little small world. It was really cool.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah,
she was really nice.
Heath FaceTimed me when they were both in there, and it looked so confusing. I was so confused.
Yeah, Zane was like, "Are you Is it moving?"
He's like, "Are you on a train right now?"
And I was like, wait, why are you guys in someone's backyard? And how'd you get in there? How are you even allowed? Is it a public venue? Airbnb didn't even come to my mind.
You were like, how did you get in?
Is it possible to drive the trolley though, or is it like permanently in the ground?
It's permanently there.
Okay.
So they built like a deck around it. I'm sure there's a way if they wanted to get it out, but no,
With the way that bathroom was set up in there's no way that thing's moving.
No,
That
yeah.
Oh
shit
yeah,
is
so like the
nice.
whole front where like the driver would be was
A bathroom.
turned into like the bathroom.
They put
shower
a
area.
pocket door. We'll put pictures up, but it was really, really cool. Airbnb is really nice because you don't have to have contact with anybody. We didn't meet them until she came out and she was like, "What a small world that so and so knows you, whatever." We just showed up. They text you the directions on how to get in, and they don't bother you. They don't look at you. Nothing. It's very and then you just rate each other.
Speaking of good side hustles, jeez.
Did they have snacks in there and stuff for you guys?
They had waters and drinks in the fridge and stuff. But we
Little
went
coffees
down
and
to the closest grocery store. We got snack. We acted like we were staying. I think we spent $80 on groceries and we only stayed a night.
It was just it was exciting.
You got to get your munchies.
It was only 25 minutes from the house, so we came back to get all our toiletries and we drove back and we got breakfast and
How
coffee.
soon did you book it in advance?
2 weeks maybe.
Okay, nice.
Which I didn't think would be an issue. I got booked right away. I was like, oh, they must not be booked. But there was a guest book that you sign in, and there was people that left that morning.
It was every
And then
single day.
after
People
us-
were signing into the guest
Just
book,
to go there for a night.
It's
We
booked and
did the
busy.
math. We were nosy. We did the math to see
Oh my
how
God.
much
They're
they
making
would get a
killing.
month.
Zane, we should start Airbnb.
How
side hustle.
how much
think
is
about
a
your-
night there?
150, 160.
And it's getting booked every night.
Every night, multiple nights, multiple people.
Crazy.
Well, we have to restore a whole thing. That might take some time and money.
Well, no, I mean for about a year or two, it takes a while for it to pay off what you did to flip the place.
Yeah. Okay.
Pretty cool though.
All right. I'll just do probably the pop-up houses.
Speaking of Airbnb though, did you see that TikTok that went viral of the person that found the spy camera in their Airbnb?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
I got super weirded out when I watched it. So you know the a USB charger
Yeah.
where you would plug your charger into the wall?
Yeah.
So they make the boxes, like the Apple box,
Yep.
that is black, that has a little spy camera inside of it. So it was in the bathroom, and I guess the lady had seen it and unplugged it.
Oh
And
no, that's
Can you?
it.
How can you tell it's?
You can't
Oh,
really
because
tell
it was
unless-
a Glade plug-in.
Of course,
kind
it
a
was
thing.
Miami.
So if you look at it, there's a tiny little lens.
Oh,
what the fuck?
In the bedroom.
what a pervert!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
But
so it's
I-
capturing audio too.
Yeah. So I did do a little peek through, and there wasn't. But yeah, that is crazy,
Dude,
though.
that sucks that you have to worry about that shit. That's like the
Gives me the heebie-jeebies.
I haven't stayed in an Airbnb in a while.
I love them.
I like staying on boats on Airbnb.
It's like a
They're
bed and
kinda
it's
fun.
like the new bed and breakfast. It's so nice. And anything you need, they're just like, yeah, we got it for you.
Mm-hmm.
You can request what's they said, what's the occasion? What can we set up for you? So she put chocolates and wine.
Oh, yeah,
and
she,
wrote a
wrote,
little
happy
note,
birthday.
happy birthday, Heath.
Oh, that's
it's so
nice.
personable. Yeah, it's really nice.
you said chocolate and wine,
Yeah, we didn't touch it, but it was
drink it.
really
but you
sweet of them.
requested chocolate and
No,
wine.
but she just asked what the occasion was. I was like, oh, it's me and my boyfriend. So they set it up the
Got it.
scene. Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about doing it, I guess it is different than a hotel. Because a hotel, you kind of have workers and I guess you could have gloves too. But I would feel weird if it was my own property, my guest house thing, knowing that people are
coming over
Coming
for
in and
romantic
out.
getaways.
Yeah, that would kind of creep me out. Going back into my guest house and being like, oh, God, now I got to clean up.
Well, you don't have to.
Well, I
clean
don't think
it
you
up.
clean it up. You have someone
who's-
clean
Well,
it.
you could have a service do it, but if you wanted to save money.
Well, that's the cost.
Well,
the
if
cost
you're
of pleasure.
if you're running an Airbnb, I think you're not cleaning. Dude, imagine having to clean after people every single day for an Airbnb. That would
yeah,
suck.
that'd be a full-time job.
I would love it. Who am I
Yeah,
kidding?
we know you'd love it.
We know.
You clean it for free. You don't even need an Airbnb. No, just it's for free. I'll just clean it.
I would
My
put, I
payment
would,
is cleaning. I love
I
cleaning.
would put a hidden camera just to see their reaction for the little thing, the knickknacks. That
They noticed it. Look, they like the candy. Look.
they like the kid.
But as soon as things start heating up in the room, you're like, oh nope, I don't want to. Respect your privacy.
Do you think the person who was though filming secretly at that Airbnb, are they using that footage for their own pleasure,
think
or
so.
are they selling it like on the black market?
Don't
Yeah,
say
I don't
that.
know. That's good question.
Either way,
it either
it's
takes a
disgusting.
sick mind to do that just
Right.
for your own pleasure, but then there's like the motive of like selling it, you know?
Yeah.
It was in Miami. I bet they were doing it for spring break, and the girls
Oh,
are
God.
changing.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
No.
I want to see who did that. I want to see the person that set that
Or
shit
you
up.
know, who knows? It could have been even somebody who had booked the room like before
Oh.
and prior and plugged it in, and because that owner may have not even like come there to like check in on it. Cleaning people just come; they're not going to check like
Right.
Yeah.
that kind of thing. Like who knows how long?
Oh, you're
that's
saying
been.
that could have been somebody else's.
And then
that
he
they plugged in.
books it like a week later and then retrieves the footage.
Oh, right.
somebody else.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Or he could just be watching it live.
Oh, it's like that movie 13 Cameras or whatever.
It can't be live if there's like chips in it.
Yeah,
no?
it's SD. Have you ever been on the dark web?
I have.
You no way.
Yeah. Well, the dark web where you see like crazy, like not like nothing.
No,
fucking
not like a
trade-
crazy website.
like the trade-
I don't even want to say. It's like I was young and I was curious.
No, we
of,
all
like,
used to-
No, you just Googled.
You
weird
watched like
shit. You
beheading videos and shit.
Yes, it would pop up and I'm like, oh God. And then I'd click it and like I would have to watch it because I think that's crazy. And then as soon as I like saw it, I'd get out. I'm like, okay, I don't know why I just saw that.
That's not dark web.
Oh, that's not dark web.
That's
No.
very dark web, but not.
Oh, so
That's just like fucked up shit that's allowed on a website.
I just remember it being like a black screen. It was very red. It felt like the dark
was it?
web.
Was
That
it,
was just
it,
It was a dark website.
Was it ogreish.com?
Yeah.
I never went to that website. I don't think it exists anymore. Do not pull it up, but it doesn't exist anymore. No, wait.
Oh my god, it does.
Well,
I was just like, I'm not a sick
You're
person.
a
I was
curious
just
little kid.
Yeah, and I was young too. Yeah.
Wait, no. We're not clicking on any of these things.
Really,
It's-
really bad stuff.
I had a kid in my art class in 7th grade who would just go, I was on ogreish.com last night. This is what I saw. And would just say the most
Tell you
disturbed-
everything?
Yes, he would say I was too scared to even type it in.
Yeah.
But that's not the dark web.
What's the dark web then?
I don't know how you access it. I don't even want to like Google how to access the dark web because I feel like you would just get like pinged on some sort of like
has
government
to be
radar.
What are you
super
buying on the
encrypted.
dark? What are you buying?
Buy
You
anything.
literally can buy whatever you want. You can buy drugs, you can buy organs, you can buy whatever you want.
Forbidden Craigslist?
Kind of.
So it's like a dark, like it's a fucked up.
It's like the
Craigslist.
silk. Didn't they call it the Silk Road? Oh, no, what am I?
The Silk Road.
I
I think it's a
dark.
movie.
There was and exactly. It's about the dark web. It's about a guy who starts selling and dealing drugs.
Oh
on
wait,
the
I've
dark
seen.
web.
I think I've seen that movie. That's
Yeah.
the kid. That the main guy in that movie is the kid in that.
Jurassic Park or I Love Simon.
Yeah.
I feel like we're being cursed.
yeah, look up what is the dark web right there. Like what is it exactly? How do you explain it?
The dark web refers to content that isn't indexed by search engines and that requires special software or authorization to access. Dark web content lives on the dark net, a part of the internet accessible only to particular browsers or through specific network configurations.
How is that allowed?
I mean,
Who grants access to
I don't
that?
think it really is
like, how do you,
allowed.
like-
It's like a hack. It's like a loophole.
It's
Yeah.
basically like jailbreaking your phone, but for your computer, and you can just access whatever you want.
Like I think it's hard to shut down sites like that because once they shut it off, another one is made with a new IP address.
It's the hardcore hackers of hackers.
Yeah.
What did you see on the dark web?
No, I
Who
just
had it. Well,
I've never been on like the legit dark web. I've been on those like websites.
God,
where you can-
when you said that, I was just
No,
like,
I was
oh my
just-
God, am I gonna go to jail?
I was just curious if anybody had ever been on it.
A buddy of mine in college had.
I just want to know what it looks like. I in my head
I bet
I'm
it looks
picturing
like-
like the Matrix.
Like, does it look like
where it's
Craigslist or does it
all
look like
black and
ogreish.com?
green
I bet it looks
coding.
like Craigslist or Reddit, like that very bare minimum HTML. Like
Let's see what we can buy.
That's what I pictured. That like the black and green Matrix
Oh,
looking
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Okay, let's try to buy an organ. I think that would be pretty.
I think
pretty
we should
crazy.
buy some mushrooms before we buy an organ.
A heart just gets delivered to your front door.
People need organs. Or what if
Well,
we
they're
bought,
not getting it from the dark web.
What if
you
we
know?
bought a finger?
No, but people do buy that shit on the dark web because it's expensive to, and people are doing like their own like medical practices and
I'm scared.
Let's
talking
buy an
about this.
Xbox on the dark.
We should do like an Instagram account, like the dark web Instagram account, where we just sell through shit through Instagram.
okay.
I think that would work, and that would not get shut down either.
It's an index of websites that normal browsers wouldn't be able to give you linkage to.
Before we continue, we want to give a big thank you to our next sponsor of this episode, HelloFresh.
If you don't know what HelloFresh is, it is a food delivery service that gets you farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep.
It's all about the convenience with HelloFresh. Not only do the ingredients come pre-portioned so you're not overbuying or wasting food, but it's easier than ever to get filling meals on the table in a snap.
With options like family-friendly or quick and easy recipes.
And the HelloFresh chefs really know how to diversify the menu with seasonal recipes like salmon limon and pasta primavera.
That sounds so
My
good.
mouth is watering right now thinking about it.
Pick your favorites from 50 different weekly options and skip weeks when you need to. Change your delivery date or update your preference, all in the HelloFresh app.
And if you want to keep it a little fit and friendly, HelloFresh has fit and wholesome recipes for satisfying and nutritious meals that you can feel good about with 6 recipes per week to choose from, including low-calorie and carb-conscious options.
Or you can customize your favorite dishes with their new Hello Custom offerings by swapping out one protein or side for another, upgrading for a more luxe experience, or even adding protein to a veggie meal.
And it feels so good and rewarding when you finish it. You actually feel like you're like doing something in the kitchen. Like you're cooking meals that you never would have in the first place.
Yeah.
And it gets you to try new things. And honestly, it's fun to cook for a friend or a loved one or even your family.
And I know you're all about that, but I'm all about how easy it is because I'm lazy.
It's so convenient.
And HelloFresh is so convenient, and the literally directions are right there. A monkey can cook it, can do it or cook it.
A monkey can't just say it.
Be 5-star Michelin 5-star chefs like us, and go to HelloFresh.com/unfiltered16 and use code unfiltered16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts.
One more time, all you got to do is go to HelloFresh.com/unfiltered16 and use code unfiltered16 to get 16 free meals and 3 free gifts.
Thank you, HelloFresh, for sponsoring today's episode and being America's #1 meal kit, baby.
We love you.
I was pretty popular on Tumblr.
Really?
Yeah, I had like...
Did you get a lot of notes?
I did get a lot of notes.
Wow.
I had a picture. There was one that had a picture. I had 212,000 notes.
What?
Yeah.
A picture that you took or a picture of you?
No, a picture that I stole and fucking repurposed.
Oh
Hell
my
yeah.
gosh.
Yeah, I ran like a horror page.
Cool.
It was like it wasn't like the horror that you would think. It's more like weird, dark images. I remember one day I was on my Tumblr page in high school, and somebody looked over and they looked and they were like,
They thought something was like,
yeah,
wrong.
like you would have thought there's something wrong with me. Like, oh, you definitely call the fucking cops on me.
Pinterest is like the new Tumblr.
I like Pinterest because you can shop on
It's like
it.
the mature
Pinterest,
Tumblr.
I never feel like I'm finding what I want. It's just all this shit from 2015 that is just
I
like...
find exactly what I'm looking for on Pinterest.
The key,
Like Pinterest is better than Google, I think.
the secret to Pinterest is if you want to find the really good pictures, you always put the word editorial after what you're looking up.
Oh.
And then it automatically gives you like really nice photos from magazines. And
So we're talking about images here, but I'm talking about like a good, like decorated living room.
Yeah, I have a whole category.
We do that
for
for furniture shopping because it'll have the link to where you can buy it, which is really cool.
or similar items.
Wait, I should make a Reddit account.
They're really
Pinterest?
good.
Do you guys all use Reddit like every day
Pinterest.
for all your
Pinterest.
shit?
You're talking about
Sorry,
Pinterest.
sorry,
Pinterest.
Pinterest.
But you should make a Reddit account. I love Reddit.
Yeah,
thought-
Pinterest is great.
Were you, I felt like you brought up Reddit right before you started talking about this.
I don't think I've
Nobody
ever
said
said the word
Reddit?
Reddit.
What the fuck?
No, but Reddit's like a dark web in a way. Like that's the closest you can find like NSFW sort of clips
Oh, yeah.
you would see on the dark web.
Big leaks.
I just recently found what that stood for.
What, Reddit?
NSFW.
You never knew what it stood for?
I never knew what
I've
it
never
stood
you
even
know what it
heard
is?
of that.
Now I know. Now I know.
What do you think it? Oh, wait.
Now you know.
No.
NS.
I found out like 2 years ago. I found out, but like
When something's like inappropriate, it'll say like NSFW.
I honestly don't even think that we can
What do you-
say it now.
What do you think it stands
That's like
for?
I think it's a trigger word.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's bad.
I think in like videos, I think it's a trigger word. NSFW. That's like the
by us saying it's bad?
No, that
I
it'll
think-
like
I
it'll
think
make this
us
video
even
be
saying
bad.
NSFW.
No
on,
shit, freaking weenie.
Very good.
Not safe for work.
Yeah. So it's like
I've
if
never
you see
heard
a link,
anybody
you
say
don't
that.
want to know.
Oh, I
open
thought it was
up
not
at
safe
work.
for watching.
No, work.
for work,
Then there's, NSFL.
not
Not
safe
safe
for
for looking.
listening.
No, not safe for life. Meaning like once you see it, like it can.
You'll be
it may-
scarred?
It may scar you for the rest of your life.
They need to have that on TikTok.
I've seen that one on Reddit, and I never click those because I'm not
Wait,
safe.
why? You just click once.
But no, I don't, because it's something like bad. Somebody like dies. Something just horrific will scar you. Just going, you don't want to.
I'd click it.
Because you're bad, Zane. You like seeing that shit.
mind.
It is one of those things where you it's tempting. It's seeing the do not push button.
I don't like to look at it. It's just I have to.
It's not like you find pleasure out of looking.
Yeah,
but you just need to see it just to like be like, okay, it's done. I saw it.
It honestly ruins my day. I think about it for the next.
It's kind of
2
like
hours.
OCD.
It is. I was just gonna say that it's a form of OCD. Like if you don't click it, you're gonna keep thinking about it and thinking about it until you just. It's like when you have a song stuck in your head and you just have to listen to the song just to get it out. It's like one of those.
You know the TikToks where they're like, go to Netflix, go to this show, go to the timestamp. I have to do it immediately.
Are you serious?
Yeah, immediately. As soon as I watch that, I have to go.
Because you just need to know.
I need to know.
I heard the best way to kill somebody and get away with it is to kill them with an ice
Kindness.
Like kill them with kindness. That's my Bubba.
That was stupid.
That was your moron.
I wanted to complete something.
Like an ice spike.
Why?
What? Because it melts.
Because it melts, and there's no proof of a murder weapon.
Ooh.
And they couldn't tell
That what it was.
an ice spike. I don't know. I think they'd look at the roof and go, it's probably one of these damn icicles.
That's pretty good.
An ice spike. Yeah, it's
You
pretty
would get away with it.
But then your footprints would be in the snow, and then they track down where you bought your shoes, and they look at their surveillance.
Imagine that person, you're just waiting for the person to be like, fuck, it's melting. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Like, boop.
Gotcha.
So stupid.
This is sad. I feel
You have to
like
keep sharpening it because it's
scared.
melting.
You're scared.
Scared of what?
Scared? Guys, I'm scared. I need to call my
scared.
mom.
Are you scared of murder?
sad.
Did you ever have to call your mom to pick you up from a sleepover because you were scared?
No.
Oh.
But I know what you're talking about.
Dawn
a
of
lot of
the-
people did it.
Dawn of the Dead, they showed me that one time. It was the first time I had ever seen zombies like rabid and scary and like wanting to eat you up. Shook me up. Could not get a.
How old were you?
Probably 2003 Dawn of the Dead came out. If I'm not 2004, 6th grade.
It's pretty embarrassing.
11.
A little bit. Dude, it scared me, man. Dawn of the Dead. Shit.
I remember in
It's a
fourth.
lot for a little kid to see.
It's just like that scene in the neighborhood where like everyone is getting like eaten up into just suburbia.
And you called your mom?
I called my dad. I think my mom was out of town.
Horror movies don't scare
My
me
parents would be
anymore.
like, "Suck it up."
You wanted to go.
Yeah, I'm picking you
that
up.
was my
you
parents.
begged. Yeah,
You begged, now you got to do it.
Sleepovers were the best.
What was that clause or something? I think it was in Amazon recently. They put something about like a zombie apocalypse or something like that.
What?
It was like some sort of like clause that, Amazon.
Amazon wrote a zombie apocalypse clause
In the
into its terms of
and
service.
somebody found it and was like, "What the fuck is this?"
So should the United States fall to a zombie apocalypse, feel free to spend your remaining moments as a human using Amazon's new open source software for building 3D video games to run heart lung machines or
Go
autonomous
to exactly
vehicles.
what the clause is.
Basically, I think what they're saying.
This is a movie.
No. This is like in
On-
like terms of service.
on
You know
Am-
how you do like an update for something,
Like a
Okay,
computer update.
right? And they make you like read through everything, but everybody just like scrolls through it and clicks accept. It was something on Amazon where it said,
So, or as Amazon's
Right here.
terms put it, a widespread viral infection transmitted via bites or contact with bodily fluids that causes human corpses to reanimate and seek to consume living human flesh, blood, brain, or nerve tissue, and is likely to result in the fall of an organized civilization.
What is this for? Like,
This is in their terms and conditions
Yeah.
talking about zombies.
"Yeah."
I still don't understand what is this.
I'm not sure, but somebody had like found it in the
Somebody read
terms
it.
and conditions and was like,
actually read
yeah.
the terms
And
and
I was like,
conditions.
what the fuck is this?
And it talked about biting humans.
yeah.
I mean, I guess they should put something like that.
For what though?
For what?
For what can like?
I have
In regards to what?
In case your package is a couple days late, it could be due to zombie
Or
apocalypse.
if I want to break my contract like a couple months earlier, if there's a zombie apocalypse, then we're good.
I wonder what happened that they put it in there.
That really would shake things up, huh? A fucking zombie apocalypse, that would be.
Well, I guess they have to
insane.
cover it in terms of all natural disasters and stuff like that.
But like that's like
Remember the guy on bath salts in Florida? Do you remember seeing that video?
that was insane when that happened.
Holy moly.
The guy who ate someone else's face off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, what happened to all the bath salts craze? I felt like that was one hot summer of bath salts, and I haven't heard about a bath salts incident since.
Yeah.
Was it just generic bath salt?
I don't know. I thought it was like gas station bath salt. People were like getting it and smoking it.
No, that was
I get so scared about zombie apocalypses, y'all.
that was spice.
I get spooked.
You think it's going to be real?
I don't know. Like, I don't understand how a disease like rabies exists, and there can't be some like crazy form of like mutation.
Rabies doesn't exist. I have squirrels. They bit me.
I just hope they're slow.
I hope
they're
so,
slow.
too.
If they're zombies, just be slow.
There could be something that would, I believe that there could be something that would turn somebody into a zombie-like state, but I don't believe that you can die and come back. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Because it's the walking, like they're dead. You know what I mean?
But you don't think
Oh,
that
right.
they can just be
Like drugs can make you do crazy things.
Right.
But
I'm
you
talking-
can't die and come back as a zombie and
But I'm talking about like the lost city. What was that? The city of
Zombieland.
Z. What was it called?
the World War Z.
World War Z. That movie, absolutely not. That is like my max fear.
Yeah,
But then
that-
it's almost to the point of surrender. Where it's like, take me.
Yeah, it's like
Would you want to keep fighting in a zombie apocalypse, or would you just be like, I'm done? Because there's no point
at
of.
some point.
it'd be fun to fight. You know that it's gonna end the same way. But
Yeah.
Would you
that's
want to
true.
keep prolonging it? There's no
What do
way
you
it's
mean?
ever going to go back to like normal life. Would you
that's
just
a-
live?
I would try my best to survive. I mean, I know I'm not gonna last.
Get as remote as possible, the furthest away from any little stench, and just chill and keep it casual.
I just picture Zombieland. Like that
Just
looks
keep
fun.
it cash. Bring your mics.
keep
Do a podcast in the middle of the
Keep
woods.
it casual.
Keep it cash.
But shit like that makes me want to go back and learn how to work like an old school radio and be able to communicate with other people.
If there's anybody out there,
Right, you know
we
what I
have
mean?
6 survivors.
Over to Mariah. Do you guys have any Uncrustables?
Because how I wouldn't know how to do that.
What do you mean? I guess
Because
I know.
it's not like a cell phone. You can't like just but be able to broadcast like a signal for other radios to pick up.
Oh no, you're fucked.
Where people
You just got it.
can take electronics and turn it into other things. I want to like
Do you think the internet would immediately go down through a zombie apocalypse?
yeah.
There's no way we can keep the internet going unless the zombies
I
are
think-
at the generators and somebody falls on the
I don't-
mega switch.
Well,
I don't
the
think it would be.
internet's-
I don't think it would be the internet. I think cell service would go out and you wouldn't be able to access the
Yeah.
internet.
The dial, I don't know. Then we have to retreat back to the primitive forms of like getting it out in the radio form. I don't know, man.
We're pretty screwed.
It's fine.
But you have
Heaven's
y'all
amazing.
have y'all have
you
dirt
think
bikes.
we're going-
Dirt bikes are your best thing you can have during a zombie apocalypse because
you can
traffic,
maneuver. It's gonna be insane.
dude,
Back
it's
to
gonna
bumper to
be
bumper.
bananas.
We
I
should all
just
get
don't know how I'm
little
gonna.
Vespas.
I don't know how I'm gonna bring all my food with me.
You're gonna have to say goodbye to your food. Either fucking your food or your life.
go
I got
Forage.
emergency food here, baby. You never know.
I got your answer to the internet shutting down in a zombie apocalypse. People run the servers
Oh,
that provide us
true.
the internet.
Humans do.
Yeah. So if they're
Automate that
infected-
shit.
We got McDonald's taking.
Fucking. Nobody needs to be in the McDonald's for you to get your food.
Oh yeah. Websites every time they go down, like someone has to come in and fix it.
I don't know. I just want to shake things
Don't
up.
because last time we said that freaking the pandemic.
I don't know.
happened.
I'm bored. I just want something to happen.
Did we predict the pandemic?
It was like a week
It was-
before. I was like, I need something to shake the world up that we've never experienced before. Something has to happen because we've been living the same life for how long? Something needs to like be worldwide that everybody lives through.
and we got it. We
And then
got
it
it all
happened.
right.
Oh well, okay.
Ask and you
And
shall
it was
receive.
the worst fucking.
I want
3
to.
days of my
I
life.
want to solve something.
Yeah, me too.
I want to solve a case.
Me too. It is my tell him, hun. I'll say it.
It's her dream. It really
my
is.
dream to solve a case, like a missing persons case. I want to find that person.
You just
No
want to
word.
happen to find them.
No, I mean anyway, but I think it'd be crazy. Like right time, right place. I would.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what a dream.
I want to see a wanted person
Oh,
where it shows like a murderer
Oh,
on
yeah.
TV and they're on the run, they're on the loose.
You just see them in the.
and they have like their pictures up, and then you look across the street and they're at a gas station. You're like, oh my god, that's
oh yeah.
them.
The wife in Gone Girl would have called her out immediately at that casino. That's you. I wouldn't even be scared.
And I take pictures of everything. Like Zane, you just showing us your neighbor's house the other day.
Yeah.
I was like, take a picture because you have no idea what's inside. Like you never know. I took pictures. I've taken pictures of people that look suspicious just in case. I'm waiting for something to come up on the TV and I'm like,
Just connecting dots.
I wouldn't be able to get far with that.
I don't get why we don't get phone service on airplanes.
Like cell service to call?
Because if it goes to the satellites, you're getting closer to the satellite, your signal should be stronger.
But the plane has to communicate with air traffic control, and I think that the radio frequency our phones operate on.
Yeah, that would fuck up their it'd fuck up their lines.
It's too busy because if everybody was on it, every plane that's in the sky, all these people talking on phones, no.
Well, not to talk on phones, but to have service. Because sometimes I'll get texts when I'm in the air. Like it'll kick on for a second, like I'll get service.
I think it's just safer for the pilots to shut it all off, just so
they don't shut it off.
But then back at one point there were phones on.
Yeah,
planes.
every seat had a phone.
But it was only like the middle seat. Be like, are you going to use that? And you would like latch it out.
Imagine hearing everybody's conversation on a plane at once.
Oh, it's
yeah, no, and I'm landing in 3 hours, and it's just everybody.
Shut up. Can you pull up what phones on planes look like? I just want to see that.
I was definitely I definitely been on a plane that had a cell phone.
Really?
In the seat. Oh yeah.
what?
Wait, a cell phone? I think it was the remote,
phone.
Zane.
No, the phone. It was a phone. I swear.
What?
We were walking
Zane,
out of
what
the airplane
year?
and saw the
Yes, that phone.
Yeah, that phone.
Zane,
we saw a
saw
picture of that when we walked out of the airport.
What?
When we just landed, there was a picture of that on the wall. And we made a joke about it.
Those don't exist anymore.
Yeah, because remember, they were saying in 9/11 people were using those phones from attached to the seats to make calls.
Yeah, my dad. Yeah.
And I don't remember them ever working unless they were really fucking expensive to make a call.
It was super expensive. I think you had to swipe your card in it.
What was it, like $10 a call? $15 a call?
Oh yeah,
Damn.
very expensive. Can you imagine? I was just growing up in the '70s though. If you had to call like a friend who lived in California, you'd pay like $4 or $5. Like
That's a lot.
Like a minute. The whole postage system.
I don't get how mail works.
How they're able to get what you want and coordinate it with an entire system and get it to the door.
And you'll get it in a day. How?
I
Does
don't
not make
understand.
sense.
I don't expect. I get if I don't get my shit in like 2 weeks, I get it because there's millions of packages being flown.
How does
and
everybody
fucking
get it on
transported.
time?
It's crazy.
And it's
Bananas.
very rare that things get lost in the mail. I think it's rare.
How does it get sorted?
And even like the priority stuff where you're like, oh yeah, I need it next day. Like, is someone like going next day? Like,
It's somebody flying a plane just with your package, like just sitting there.
oh, this one. We really got to make sure this one gets.
Is there a whole plane just for priority next day deliveries?
So like when I get a birthday card from my aunt in New York, she sends it out 2 days later, it's in my mailbox. How does that happen? Walk me through that. Where does she puts it in her mailbox? My mom was a
sorted.
mailman. I should just ask her.
Do mailmen have their own mailman?
How does that work?
this is like-
How does it get sorted?
There's no fun. Look at that.
You have to read every.
because it
How?
gets scanned. They slide it into a thing and it just gets moved around like that.
What if somebody's handwriting is horrible? How do they know?
There is no way.
That's insane.
That makes no sense.
I want to see a whole documentary about this. I want to watch a 3-hour documentary.
Netflix should get on that.
Yeah.
That is.
Look at
What the
that.
hell?
How are they figuring that out?
Bro, what the fuck? No way.
Mail is.
And this is
crazy.
happening in every city, in every town,
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Wait, is
Wild.
this all in one, like behind every post office, or is this?
But think about the planning behind this because it's got to go from like all of this to one. Then it flies out.
Right, that's what.
And then it gets to some sort of hub, and then in that hub,
need
it
a
then gets
timeline.
spread out into different trucks that go on different routes to hit different.
And there's no mistakes. Really, the only mistake that happens is the mailman delivering to the wrong address.
Right, that's the only time.
How has the mistake happened there when they've worked so hard to come up with a system?
Because everything
for
here is
your mail?
automated, and the human error is the only
and then it
at
gets
the last step.
returned to sender, and then it has to then go back to
Poor
the fucking
thing.
person.
That is wild. I can't wrap my head around.
Whoever
that.
figured
brain
that
hurts.
shit out.
Right. How did they do it without electronic shit?
Let's have the
Storks?
head of the post office come on this show.
Yeah.
I really don't get it.
No, but still, like people are writing the fucking
Right.
address.
You have to write it
You have to-
yourself. How do you?
A computer can't read that.
Yes, it can.
How?
It
It's like
definitely
you can scan a check that somebody written.
How's a computer going to read Heath's fucking handwriting? There's no way.
You scan checks and it knows the number
It's
and what it.
2022. I
Right,
think
but
the
they've been
algorithm.
I just don't
doing
get
this
it.
for so how did they do it in the 20s? How?
You had somebody sitting there.
Yeah.
Going through, like, filing cabinets.
And letters were more popular back then. So it was more than there is now.
Dude, fucking telegrams. Like S stop. T stop. Like
A telegram.
Like, sir, a telegram. Ah, thank you, sir. Like, are you kidding me? Imagine being at a party and get a fucking telegram.
I would kill just to go back in time and just live that for like a week. I just need to know. I need to know. And it actually infuriates me that I can't.
Yo, did wealthy people get telegrams or everybody got telegrams? I think you had to be somebody important to get a telegram.
The only time I ever saw a telegram is like in those offices.
When they would come sing you Happy Valentine's like type thing at school.
Yeah.
I was loving a movie where they like bring out the rotary phone, like, sir, you have a phone
Yes.
call. Like, thank you. You're out like in the middle of a restaurant. Like,
We should do it just for like a week. Like
Honestly,
no phones or anything like that.
I want to have somebody call in. I want to hear about this shit. If
we
they-
need to just get like a
they work in, like, a place
100-year-old
like that?
guest. I want to sit down with somebody who's 100 and just talk about everything.
I think that would be.
You think-
Hopefully, they're that.
Well, like an energetic, kind of like, you know.
an energetic 100-year-old. I don't think they
they're
exist
out
they
anymore.
would think we would be like on live TV. Like they would think we're at the news station right now. Like they would think that like.
Let's get Grandma Droniak on here.
Who the fuck is that?
Is that the one on TikTok?
Yeah. She's 90.
I don't say hell. You want to talk about hell? You're going to go down in the ground. That's hell. This is my outfit for today. And if you don't like it, you could leave. I don't have a boyfriend and I don't want it. And if I want one, I could have 4 or 5 of them if I want. But I don't want to associate with nobody.
She's funny. Like she
Type
gets
in
it.
Grandma. She gets brand deal. She got.
How does she even know that it's a brand deal?
Her grandson's an influencer. So he helps her.
I thought she's running the emails too. I'm like, how the hell is she running that shit?
Rolls up my view.
This is.
Oh,
this
that's
is,
funny.
This is kind of cool. My dad like pays for Ancestry.com. He likes.
Yeah.
He's very into that. My dad texted my family and he goes, Ancestry.com has added some new features. These pages just got pushed to me. They must be scanning high school annuals into their databases. So like because he knows that he's connected to my grandpa. My grandpa's high school yearbook is there, and that's my grandpa
Wow.
right there. And like they were just asking my dad to confirm that that's like my grandpa. Wow. Like all of his high school stuff. So right now they're just like scanning all the high school yearbooks of all these old people.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
When we would go to the library for school, the only books I would check out were the older yearbooks. I was
so weird.
obsessed with looking at old.
Patricia
like,
has like
that-
3 on her coffee table. Like you could just go through these
Random?
random people once she.
You just like looking at random yearbooks?
It was the ones from our school, but it was like the 80s of
gotcha.
our high school. It was just
is
really
cool.
cool. And see what teachers are still there.
But now looking back, you're gonna get TikTok kids with the hair. There's no vintage feel.
Yeah.
Well, do
anymore.
you see people
The
looking
chains.
through class of 2011 like yearbook?
Like
and
it's old?
all like the emo, the teased hair.
Oh yeah.
You know, all of our high school yearbooks are like for sale on eBay.
Wait, what?
Really?
You know, my mom and Jeff went to the same high school.
Yeah, that's so weird.
I don't know. It's
cool.
just kind of cool that they're always out there. It's not
Yeah, I never thought to like look it up to see if someone's selling it. I thought people just kept it or just threw it out.
Yeah, because why would anybody?
But some people lose their yearbooks and they just want them to find them.
Oh, you can browse your books online for free.
Yeah, on
All
the,
of
on the,
them?
on the school website.
I think classmates.com.
No, you have to have an
Probably,
account.
pay for it.
Well,
all that shit's
It'll
a scam.
yeah, it'll
say
get you
free
to a
and
certain
then
point.
oh, really?
and then you go to
Yeah.
like open up page 1 and then it's like create an account.
Oh, it's free just to be on the site.
Like it's free to walk
Stupid.
into a grocery store.
Exactly. Okay. All right. That
But
makes sense.
if you want
Oh,
anything,
that's good. Yeah,
you
yeah.
gotta fucking buy it.
Yeah. How do fax machines work? That's a mystery.
I don't get how even back in the day, there was like the phone with the wire that ran, then it went out of your house up to the telephone pole.
And then there used to be a lady who used to be like, what is it? Okay, connecting you there. Next caller.
It blows like that.
Switchboard.
That is crazier to me than being like on a cell phone.
Oh, yeah. And that's
Like
how
analog stuff seems so much more advanced.
Right. No, I know exactly what you're saying.
Like your voice is going through some fucking wire
And then imagine
into
meeting
a telephone pole and then going
up with a friend, going, I'll be outside at this place at this time at this bar. Will you be there? And you're like, yeah, for sure. But if something happened,
You would never know.
you would never know. You would never know.
It was a different
time. It's a different time.
Oh my God, that's me.
Wow.
Hold on, can you click it?
Gosh.
Look at all the side parts.
I think that was.
Well, Heath was in a different. Oh, y'all just did all underclassmen. You didn't even go by grade.
Oh, that was junior year.
Y'all just put
Wait,
everybody
Heath,
together.
Why aren't you there? This isn't
Oh,
like
there I
by
am.
grade. Your pages weren't by grade.
Only
Or is this
senior
the
year was
whole-
in the beginning, and the seniors were together, and then everybody else was.
Everybody else was
What?
together. Yeah.
Oh yeah, volleyball team. There we are.
Wow.
Yeah.
You played volleyball?
Yeah.
You're in basketball shorts.
Are we quoted? Are we quoted? Juniors Heath Hussar and Tyler Mularski have played 2 years at South and both agreed communication is a vital point. They
That's
would
right.
make that shit up all the fucking time.
Wow. Hussars.
You're always informed on what's going on. If a teammate misses something, we can always shout it out and catch that person back up on the game.
just
Hussar
the
said.
basic of volleyball. Thank you, Heath.
Did you even say that?
I don't remember. That doesn't. It didn't even make sense.
I'll never forget when I was in 6th grade, I was doing my yearbook photo for the orchestra and I take a picture with the violin and the guy goes, all right, say, I like girls who wear bikinis.
Excuse me.
Oh my
He said that to me.
gosh.
I'll never forget
What
that.
in the
6th grade,
world?
Blaylock Middle School.
Wow.
I like girls who wear bikinis.
Did you say it?
I was like,
Did you say it?
Yeah, I did.
You're a pig. You're disgusting.
You're disgusting.
Guys, it was
You're
a
a-
different,
It was a different time.
You're telling like a freaking like an 11-year-old
You
say
didn't even
I
think
like
anything
girls
of it.
who like bikinis.
You did though. That was the truth.
I did.
Did you like bikinis?
But I think it made me more awkward, a more awkward smile than I.
Yeah, his rosacea came out.
Everybody's pictures. Bikini.
Did you used to practice your smile in the mirror on picture day? Like, I'm going to smile
Oh,
like this.
yeah.
And it would never turn out the way.
Do you think they have like a mirror at least nowadays for school pictures?
Like, like a mirror we could
nobody-
touch up before
no-
a picture.
Oh, like the
No,
cameras,
just
like,
so
with
you
the-
know like what you're smiling like, because everybody now takes a picture where they at least can see what they look like.
Because
while
you
they're-
didn't see what you look like before
and you didn't
took
see
the
it for
picture.
months until your mom had ordered 50 fucking wallet cutouts.
It was such a big deal when your pictures came out, when you could just take a picture now at any moment.
Yeah.
But those just felt like you never got
And
a
you
picture
waited
until you got picture
so
day.
long for that.
Did y'all ever like do like the big class
Yes.
photo?
Yeah.
But they had that camera that went and everyone
piece
had
it
to be
together.
still.
Yeah, don't move.
One
Oh,
kid,
no, we didn't
one
have
kid
that.
in 6th grade did a middle finger, and it got printed, and he got in so much trouble. And then like the assistant principal had to sit there and block out each one of his middle, of his middle
That's
finger
funny.
because he was just like holding it out. Like what
That's
an
funny.
idiot move to do that because someone's gonna find it. You're doing it. Like
oh god.
Fuck, okay.
oh, this was fun.
It was a little nostalgia.
A little
you know?
dark.
All right, guys. Well, thank you again for tuning into another Zane and Heath Unfiltered episode. We love you very much. You could check us out every Monday, audio form on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, and the video form of this podcast at youtube.com/Zane and Heath that we post every Tuesdays.
That's
Very
right.
good.
And make sure to try the best coffee in the world, Cremota Coffee. You can get a bunch of different flavors, K-Cups, ground coffee, and also make sure to check out the Cremota Porsche shirts that we have available on the website right now, and you're going to get a free tote bag with your purchase.
Exactly. Anything else to add?
Follow me on.
Okay.
Instagram.
All right. Thank you so much.
We love you guys. We'll see you next week.
Good night, Vietnam.